The renowned economist and banker Tony Elumelu has reacted to the warning by the International Monetary Fund (IMF) that Nigeria should be careful of China loans, challenging the body and other development partners to provide alternatives. He spoke to journalists after a private meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. State House correspondent Mariah Olashende reports.
The International Monetary Fund (IMF) had warned Nigeria and other emerging market countries taking loans from China to consider the terms of such facilities, especially their compliance with the Paris Club arrangements. Speaking with journalists after a private meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari in his office, Tony Elumelu challenged IMF to provide alternatives that will create jobs in the country.
They should look at how to help us eradicate poverty in a manner that is sustainable. And to me, one of the surest ways of eradicating poverty is to make sure that our youth are gainfully engaged through entrepreneurship, and also to make sure that the development agencies, the IMF and World Bank, they help and support Nigeria to improve our infrastructure, road transportation, access to electricity. These are things that will help us bring security, and these are things that will help us create prosperity, create employment, which is what is important to everyone.
He also charged them to support the development of entrepreneurs in Nigeria.
I know firsthand what government efforts have been in that area, but let them not relent. We need to do more. We need to convert gas to power. We need to support all of this in more, so that we need to complement what is going on already in the agri space. And as you know, more than 60% of our population in the country are engaged in agriculture. And if there's peace and happiness and prosperity in that segment, that's wonderful. So we need to add electricity to it. Then we need to add transportation to it. And I tell you, the president's legacy is defined. We don't even need to do more.
On the other hand, Governor of Kano State also had a private meeting with Vice President Yemi Osinbajo in his office. The governor invites his opponents to work in his government.
Build a solid foundation in the development of Kano, especially in the infrastructural facilities, education and health. So we are taking Kano to the next level. We'll see the gaps that are existing in terms of development and see how we can fill in and make Kano greater.
He also advised President Muhammadu Buhari to appoint experienced technocrats in his new cabinet. Maria Olashende, TVC News, Abuja.